Jamie, if you're comfortable, come to Sky Sports first.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon, Sonia. How
Good
are you
afternoon,
doing?
Jamie. Good, thank you.
You sort of hinted that Lucy Bronze and Niamh Charles in particular weren't too far away. Will they be available for Sunday?
Yeah, both will be available and in the squad for the game on Sunday, yes.
With Lucy in particular, I suppose, how much has she been just like a caged tiger ready to go? Because I think everybody saw after the final of the Euros that having played that entire tournament in such agony, she is just somebody who is dying to get out on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. As you just mentioned, I think the picture is probably the one who described the best Lucy, a tiger in a cage. So, yeah, she brings a lot of energy into the team. I think I never had someone in my squad with her mentality. She's really tough, and yeah, I think it's good to have these leaders back in the group. And really happy for them, first of all, to be ready to play some minutes again.
Lauren James, Naomi Girma, are they a little bit still further away?
They still need some few weeks before they will be available. I think we could see them after the international break.
Fantastic. The draw midweek, remarkably, was your first time at Chelsea that you failed to win 2 games in a row, which more than anything else I think shows how consistently brilliant your sides have been for the last year or so.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good reflection. Of course, I said to some members of staff, that's also why sometimes you really need to enjoy when you keep winning, because that's something rare in football, and you just need to enjoy when it's that type of things. But again, reflecting on the midweek game against Twente, I just think we had the reflection with the team this morning. We know exactly what we need to take from that game going into the next 2 before the international break, and good learnings. The reflection is always important, and again, happens in football. We always want to win going into every game, but the competition is getting harder and harder, more difficult. So we knew going into the Twente game the challenge would be a good challenge for us. We know what we need to do better from analysing the performance, and hopefully on Sunday we'll be able to do that.
Obviously it was a game you completely dominated and it could have gone another way, but how difficult is the balancing act of trying to change up the team, because I think was it 7 changes you made for that, keeping everybody happy but still keeping the same cohesion?
I think for us that's crucial. When you have 3 games a week, that's important to rotate the squad, especially because the competition is high in our squad. You just give the opportunity to hold your squad to perform in the games, and I think that's the right thing to do. On Wednesday it didn't go in terms of results the way we wanted to, but I still think that opportunities need to happen for the players who are working hard in training sessions during all week.
Just one final one from me. Tottenham are obviously greatly improved from last season. Are you surprised at just how quickly they have improved?
No, not really surprised, because I think even from last season, Tottenham always had a good team in possession of the ball. I think probably last season they didn't get the results they wanted to get. I know right now they are in a good form, good dynamic, good results for them. So it will be a good challenge for us to face them on Sunday. And we know what to expect. Again, we will have to be at our best level if we want to perform and get a good result. So it will be an exciting game.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. Keris, thank you.
Sonia.
Hi, Keris.
I just wanted to check on team news about Sonia Bompastor as well. She had a bit of a bang to the head midweek. Is she available? Is she all right?
Yes, CEO will be available. She's all right. She's practicing normal today, and she will be normal tomorrow.
And then I just wanted to ask from sort of midweek as well, you said you've reflected on it with the team. Can I ask what those discussions have been like, and sort of who in the camp has been kind of leading them from the players' side?
I think I'm grateful because I have a lot of leaders in the squad. I think we have some natural conversations, sometimes individually with some players, sometimes with small groups, and sometimes with the team, we are quite honest and direct when we have to say what is working, what is probably what we need to improve. And I think, the reflection is being, as usual, always good, positive, and as I told everyone this morning, the most important thing is now to focus in the future, because what we did in the past we can't control anymore. So make sure we take the learnings and we move forward all together.
And what were those sort of learnings for you? I know you won't want to give a full breakdown. What were the main takeaways for you?
I think the main one, when we reflected at the game, when you look at the statistics in that game, I think we were dominant, we controlled the game. In possession especially, I think we just need to show more desire, the desire to go with intent in the box, the desire to be the first contact in the box, the desire to score goals. I think we created some really good opportunities. We only scored in a PK, but I think when you reflect on the game, we created a lot of opportunities where we should have shown more desire to be first on the ball and to put that ball in the net. So in our game model, the mentality is the foundation, the base, and I think we need to go back to that.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Keris. Naraya, thank you.
Hi Sonia.
Hi.
Tottenham can show they can't compete with the league's top sides this season. How do you keep your squad focused and without avoiding underestimating opponents?
We all know going into the game on Sunday it will be an exciting game. Just when you look at the league table, I think it just says everything. Tottenham again is in a really good form, good dynamic in terms of results. They are confident coming into the game on Sunday, so we all know that. We all expect to have a tough game, but also when you are in Chelsea, you know how to face that kind of context going into the game. So we are also confident. We have a lot of quality in the squad, and we also know how we can perform better. So I think we need to just stay focused in ourselves, what we can improve as a team, as individuals, and making sure it happens on Sunday.
With sides like Spurs, Manchester United and Manchester City all starting strongly, do you feel the gap at the top of the WSL is getting smaller this season?
If you compare to last season, maybe yes, but for me it didn't change the fact that this league is the most competitive league in the world. I've been saying that every week, but even if last season we were able to achieve a great season, finishing top of the table with 12 points ahead of Arsenal, I just said this season is a new season. We are all starting from zero. I think a lot of teams have a lot of quality to compete and to be challenging ourselves and other teams. So the competition is high, we know that, and as we just mentioned before, this is where also you need to enjoy the fact like Chelsea was able to win 6 titles in a row. It's part of the past, but also when it happens you need to enjoy that. But again, now focusing this season, that's a new season, a lot of clubs are able to compete, and again, we know this league is really competitive.
How do you keep that competitive edge while bringing your own style and technique to the team?
Again, I think it has to come from everyone in the squad, staff, players. I think, again, just showing the desire to win every game. Sometimes we talk about it, but it's even better to put words into action. And I think, we try to create that environment in training sessions during the week, and we try to keep that mentality going into every game. So that's, for me, the best way to keep that environment and the competition.
Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've got time for a couple of questions from Zoom. Thanks for waiting patiently, guys. Rach, can we come to you first, please?
Yes, hopefully okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, we talk a lot about your depth in the squad and how you're bringing on young players like Chloe, who's good enough to be playing in the Champions League. It must be so exciting to see that quality coming through.
Yeah, for me, that's really important to have young players in the squad and the talent they have, and to give them the opportunity also to perform at the highest level. The Champions League is the best competition in a club. So yeah, it was a great opportunity for her. From what she have shown from the beginning of the season, I think yeah, she deserved to have that opportunity, and yeah, I'm glad it's part of the learning process for her as a young player, and I think she did well when she come in. So yeah, I'm glad for that reason.
And just one on, it's World Mental Health Day. I just wondered, in your time in football, have you noticed a change and an improvement on the importance of taking care of mental health in players?
Yeah, the mental health is crucial for everyone, not in only on sports, but I think in sports that's probably the factor or the element, who can make a big difference. So yeah, that's important as a staff, as a Chelsea club, to make sure the players have all the support they need in that aspect. We always take care of that, and I think also as a manager, I am someone who always give the opportunity for my players to mention anything they want to mention to us. The door is always open for them to come and to express how they feel, physically, mentally, and yeah, in football, but also sometimes in their personal lives. So yeah, we are part of a family, and that's important for the players to understand they have the opportunity to express themselves when they need to.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rach. Emma next, please.
Hey Sonia.
Hi, Emma.
Just following on from that, just on Millie Bright, because obviously the England squad announcements coming next week. I just wonder if you kind of touch base with kind of where her head's at regarding kind of England with that coming up.
Yeah, we have a lot of conversations with Sarina. We have a really good communication. She knows exactly where my players are. I know she's coming to the game on Sunday. It will be another opportunity for us to have a conversation after the game, regardless who is going to play for us and for the players who are playing for her in the national team. So again, yeah, really good communication, and we always make decisions together on the England players. So that's great. That's how it should work.
Yeah, just kind of one on recent draws. It felt like to me, I don't know how much Lydia sheltered you from some of the media coverage, but it felt like there was a little bit of negativity off the back of the draw in the Champions League. You know, you're still 30 games unbeaten in the WSL. Obviously, won 6 titles in a row. Still haven't lost a game this season. Does it feel quite harsh that people are kind of being negative off the back of 2 draws against Man United and, you know, changing the team in Champions League?
Personally, I don't really pay attention to that. I try to stay focused on making sure I work hard every day to get success, but also with the team, but also, yeah, to keep the main focus on what is important for us. But I also know, being the Chelsea manager, you have to win every game. That's what everyone expects from you, and that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I have that expectations too on myself, on my team. So yeah, that's normal for people not to be happy about the results, even if we only draw a game. And again, we have the desire to go into every game with wanting to win. So that's the expectations when you are the Chelsea manager. And again, I think that's completely normal.
All the best this weekend. Thanks, Sonia.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emma. We'll finish with Dan. Thank you.
Hi, Sonia. Hope you're
Hi.
well. I just want to come back to kind of finishing chances, really, because I think in 3 of the last 4 games you've scored 1 goal. Obviously, if you take the West Ham game out of it, I think you've had, you know, across those 4 games, something like 90 shots on goal. So you're creating an awful lot. But what is it in that kind of final bit, you know, in front of the opposition goal that you feel you might need to improve a little bit?
Yeah, I agree with you. When you look at the statistics in the game, they just reflect the fact we are creating really good opportunities. We are right now not being as clinical as we probably were last season for different reasons. I think when it's the case, you need to make sure, like as I mentioned before, your mentality is the right one going into every game, because first of all, you need to show desire and intent when you are going into the box, desire to score and to be first on the ball. But also, yeah, you just need to make sure in the decision making, you just make the right decision at the right moment. Sometimes you are under pressure, but you still need to be clinical and efficient. So it comes with also confidence. I think sometimes the players, when they are fully confident, they just are clinical without really knowing why. And sometimes when it's not coming, they start to overthink a little bit more. And you just lose that killer instinct in the box. So that's probably some of the reasons why we have been less clinical than last year. But we are working on it and making sure it will happen again.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Sonia. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. We'll leave it there. Have a nice afternoon.
Thank you.